Hello everyone, you're on the Player Review channel. The second week of the Numero Foot promo brought us an interesting SBC, the John Stones player pick. We chose the version with Gold Anticipate. John Stones has a tall average body type and is 188 centimeters tall. He has controlled or lengthy acceleration depending on the style and 4+4 stars. His positions include center back, left back and CDM. For chemistry styles, we recommend Shadow for past-gen players and Shadow or Anchor for next-gen. This is because controlled lengthy acceleration doesn't provide much benefit on older consoles. His talents include all defensive playstyles led by the Gold Anticipate, though he lacks the slide tackle playstyle. However, he does have aerial and long throw. For roles, the defender and stopper ++ are the most notable for the center back position. However, it's nice that the card can also play other positions. As you know, in EAFC 25, the rewards for the Weekend League are awesome, which means that the game has become much harder to play. Our boosters will help you to get the best rewards. Write in, because the number of spots is limited. And don't forget that we also sell coins at a cheap price. All links in the description. As noted, if you're a PC, PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series player, meaning a next-gen player, try the Anchor style first. This is because lengthy controlled acceleration works better with distance speed. Additionally, the physical stats increase, which is also helpful for this version. By the way, we'll compare Stones' versions at the end of the video. John isn't a rock in the style of Konate, but the tackling talent helps in duels with larger opponents. Again, to enhance body strength, it's better to use Anchor. Stones' body type can push off most opponents, not only medium-sized ones but also large players. This often happens after activating the Anticipate, which disrupts the opponent's tempo and the chance to regain possession quickly with a counter tackle. Under the right circumstances, the Englishman can take out an opponent using his body. However, he's far from Konate's level. While the Frenchman destroys everyone with his massive body type, the Englishman sometimes misses challenges or doesn't focus his movement properly on the opponent. For example, there were several moments where he missed the opponent, even though the tackle was triggered. In another episode, the Anticipate didn't activate, but we won't criticize too harshly. We all know how this game works. Especially since in most cases, the Anticipate worked perfectly, allowing quick and clean possession recoveries to start attacks. It's worth highlighting Stones' wide leg reach, which, even if it doesn't allow him to retain possession, effectively knocks the ball away from the opponent. These sharp pokes are very helpful in dangerous situations because the Gold Anticipate allows for more aggressive tackling without fear of committing fouls. The Anticipate allows for riskier challenges straight at the opponent. With proper play, you can quickly stop counterattacks and start your own. Continuing on this talent, it's worth emphasizing the minimal risk of fouls, including during tackles from behind. By the way, in this episode, the Anticipate activated automatically, without pressing any buttons. Interceptions also occur automatically, which isn't surprising given the Defender ++ role that helps close off his zone effectively. As for interceptions themselves, they're almost at a golden level. The ball consistently sticks to his feet and rarely bounces away. The interception talent gives the card improved ability to intercept aerial passes, triggering higher jumps and so on. By the way, as we remember, Stones has the silver aerial playstyle, which helps improve his performance in aerial duels. Moreover, after the corner kick nerf, opponents cross into the penalty area less frequently, so you don't necessarily need the tallest defenders in your squad. Plus, not tallest players feel better on jockey, which, as we remember, Stones has. However, he isn't particularly sharp, but it's sufficient. The Englishman has smooth left stick dribbling, which is always helpful for tackles. This makes it easier to escape pressure. By the way, while the opponent was AFK, we tested Stones' ball control with L1 dribbling. The animations are good, sharp and quick, so here's another plus. We should also mention his useful talent for blocking shots, which is another key option for defending your goal. However, it's the Anticipate Plus that makes the real difference in defense, thanks to his wide reach and minimal chance of committing fouls on the opponent. In summary, we can say this: the card impressed us and has replaced Varane in the squad for now. Varane will sit on the bench and wait for a proper evolution, and we'll see what happens next. As we've noted many times, it takes time to get used to new central backs. That means getting used to their speed, animations and so on. That said, Stones was relatively quick and easy to adapt to. Yes, he's not super agile or sharp or a defensive rock, but on Anchor, his speed and power were enough in most episodes. Simply put, Stones received an excellent card for a fair price. Could this card have been improved? Certainly, but as expected from EA Sports, it maintains a balanced meta approach. So we got two versions to choose from, one with the Anticipate Plus and another with Bruiser Plus. The Bruiser version has controlled lengthy acceleration with Shadow, meaning it's faster, especially on next gen. Plus, it can play in the CDM role thanks to passing talents. However, this version lacks interception. Simply put, EA Sports always creates semi-meta SBCs, making you want to upgrade them as soon as possible. Still, we would choose the Anticipate version anyway because it truly impressed us. In general, this player reminded us of the Ruben Dias SBC, although Dias feels better on the ball, more agile. But again, we'd trade Dias for any version of Stones without hesitation. The same goes for this version of Ake. However, if you're lucky enough to have Haaland, then Stones might interest you as a partner for the Norwegian. That Haaland is a real beast, even if he's not for everyone. One player you shouldn't replace is Saliba Thunderstruck, and of course our favorite Konaté. Again, we know Konaté isn't for everyone, but we can't imagine a defensive line without him. By the way, Brighton's card is interesting, at least it's worth its price, but if you have to choose, it's better to complete Stones. You might say, that's all well and good, but what about Van Dijk? Well, Van Dijk has always been a machine capable of staying in squads until summer, at least for some players. His scripted body type and pure lengthy acceleration will remain effective for a long time. Yes, he's no longer as agile or quick in short bursts, but over distance he still runs confidently and dominates with his strength. Although we didn't like him on past gen because lengthy isn't as impactful there. If you have any questions, write them in the comments and we'll try to respond quickly. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with our reviews. We're giving Stones 8.8 for card quality and 9 for SBC value. Detailed ratings will be available tomorrow on our Twitter. Thank you for watching till the end and see you in future videos.